the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw their game is on. We should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball. Here this evening, Rougned Odor will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. First pitch on its way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Wheeler, just a 1 for 9. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
3-1 to him now. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Rizzo is on his way home. The relay, and he is in there.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Joey Gallo will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. From the stretch, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Judge, a runner at second with 1 away. This one bounces on the way in. Easy call for a ball. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. High in the air out to center field. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Number 37 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Odor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Number 37 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
A defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing lefty.
Swing and a liner. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Bryce Harper is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That was right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. And stepping in, Gary Sanchez. His career line against Wheeler is just 1 for 6. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Gary Sanchez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Gio Urshela comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball. Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Now into the box, Garrett Cole. Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In play, and that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys.
Ball 1. And that misses ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Cole's ready. Here comes the pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Ani gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 5th.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. In there, 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Down in order. They still trail 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Get Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next, it'll be Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper at the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-2. Rizzo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Left side, but well fouled. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And a ball. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And this will be fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
First pitch on its way. Number 37 is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1.
Count 2-1. Ball, that's down.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and Ready now is Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now that the second baseman.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. 1 out.
Now back.
Up next, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Gio Urshela, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
Next to dig in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, Garrett Cole, as he overcommits here to a slider. The 0-1 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A little bouncer. Urshela is off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Flied out in his first at-bat, so it'll make him 0 for 1 so far. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
No strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-1 the count now. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Bryce Harper is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. He was a smidge late.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Full sets. Here's the pitch. Reese Hoskins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 the count. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3-2 one more time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And now, JT Realmuto. He swings it out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still down 3-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
That's
Blowing
ball
away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike one. The 2-1 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Number 48 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Odor at third. Rizzo is at second with nobody out. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Gregorius is there. The throw will go to third, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim a run has come in to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself. And it's ruled strike 2. Luke Voigt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he misses there. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Luke Voigt will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Cole into the windup. 1-2 on its way. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. They'll try again. 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now as we roll through it again. Remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Voit will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Brad Miller will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 13.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Connor Brogdon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75. Carter.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the first pitch.
Gleyber Torres.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now here is Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
Next to hit, Gio Urshela. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too low, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 3.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Kyle Higashioka will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball two.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
From the belt, the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
3-2, two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a line drive to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Loaiziga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 43.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 37. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Now set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Sam Coonrod is on to pitch from the bullpen. First offering. Rougned Odor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. That evens it up 1-1. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Coonrod, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next,
stepping up is Gary Sanchez, singled in his last at-bat. This is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So now at the plate is Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the 1st out.
the pitcher,
Scott Kingery steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Kingery.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wheatley hit towards first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 37. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
That misses. 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And Bryce Harper. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Cam Bedrosian enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike
One ball,
one.
one strike.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Yankee shortstop behind in the
I got
count,
count
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Here's the pitch on 2 and 2.
Full count.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He'll try it again, 3 and 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, here is number 63. He's ready for his first debut here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. But Bedrosian, playing here in his age 29 season, he was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. Next,
the catcher,
Clay Holmes enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2. That's the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
1 and 2.
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. 2-2. Rizzo trying to get there.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0. Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Zach Wheeler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Our final line, first for the victorious Yankees. Left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.